A beautiful piece.
It took 4 attempts, but I managed to defeat the Maven with Righteous Fire. I made some changes to my tree to improve the experience in the fight, like dropping the Chaos Resistance and Curse Effect nodes, to get a few points to put back into Area of Effect and a little extra damage. The AoE is important because if you're placing gravity wells in the center of the arena, it's hard to get close enough to the brain to hit it with both Righteous Fire and Fire Trap. So the best thing to do would be to place the wells off center slightly, giving you one safe spot to stand in DPS. But this makes the fight even more mechanically challenging. So for this character, he's so tanky that short of just standing still on a degen, the only things that can really kill you are the memory game, hitting the beam that turns off your recovery, and the brain's laser attack that goes across the arena. I've struggled with the memory game phase in the past using a common top, left, right method of remembering, but that just wasn't working for me. I tried a new approach using 1, 2, 3 instead, designated 1 as the top, and then going clockwise from there. And it seems to be working out much better. So my main gripe with this fight is that in the final phase, you're just toast if you're standing somewhere and you miss the first part of the memory game. I feel like each part of the sequence should play a sound, since if you miss it, you can likely see the other 2 parts of the arena, and you could deduce very easily that it's the one you can't see. They could even make each part play a different sound, though that's not totally necessary. One small suggestion I have for players is this. If you have a Quicksilver flask that is automated, you may want to swap it for a manual flask, since trying to navigate the 3rd phase with the beams is a real annoyance when you're moving so quickly. Next, I did Uber Elder and accidentally witnessed it by the Maven. I cleared it with 1 death, and I was awarded a +1 for the unique collection in an Indigon, as well as a dot multi by affected by Malevolence Watcher's Eye, which I would have gladly used in my Maven fight for the extra damage. So it's a shame that I ran these fights in what would be considered the wrong order. So as of June 27th, my character is 42 days old, and I have 88 hours played for a rough estimate of 2.09 hours per day played. It's not a crazy amount by any means, and I accomplished basically everything I set out to do. I'm confident the character could have done Maven Witnessed Cortex. It's just the tankiest character I've ever played. Aegis Aurora is pretty ridiculous. With this configuration, I could have easily taken this character to level 100 had I wanted to invest the time to do so. Overall, I'm happy with my Sentinel League experience. The mechanic is very rewarding with little time investment. I basically did not run any Apex Sentinels at all. I didn't use any recombination other than 1 jewelry recombinator to try and smush 2 +1 amulets together, which didn't work out. I'll take them to standard, and maybe one day I'll make something ridiculous with them. I wouldn't be sad to see them added to the base game. I've got a bunch of ideas for next league, but of course I'm not making any decisions yet. I could torture myself and play Ice Crash Hollow Palm Raider in SSF, but I feel like that would require more time than I'm willing to put in. Glacial Cascade Mines could be a thing, but I hate the idea of having to properly sequence detonation chains. Lightning Arrow kind of interests me, and so does Melee. Bone Shatter Slayer seems like the #1 true melee skill this league. Bladestorm Berserker looks neat. There's always whatever meta SSF skills that I haven't played yet, like Absolution, Spectral Helix, Detonate Dead. And I have to imagine most of these things are probably going to get nerfed next league, though. There's just so many things that can happen between now and 3.19 that it's you can't really make a decision, but it's fun to kick around some ideas anyway. So I hope you'll join me for the next series. I'll make a video showing my plans for whatever build I play, and I'll make it a point to include some leveling progression as well, since I started this one after I had already made quite a bit of headway into the Atlas. Thanks for watching this video and this Righteous Fire Inquisitor progression series. I'll see you again soon. Take care.